I'm going to try bookbinding for the first time ever. My mum absolutely loves Harry Potter, and I thought for her birthday I would make her a Harry Potter themed rebind of the Harry Potter books. So Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone is going to be the book that I rebind today. Hopefully it's going to turn out okay. If it doesn't, I think I might just scream and cry into the void. Anyway, I've got faith in myself. So we're going to rebind Harry Potter today, and my aim is to make it look like it's been ripped straight from the universe of Harry Potter. So before I do anything overly dramatic, I want to show you the things that I've bought for this project. Starting with the end papers, I got 2 of these sheets. They are double-sided, however I'm not going to use this side. I'm going to use this side because I thought it would be quite fitting. These are 12 by 12 paper sheets, and I got them from a website called Craftlia. Item number 2 is this. I believe this is called mull. It's to give the spine some more strength. So this is item number 3, bookbinding cloth. I decided to go for like a deep red colour. I thought that would be fitting, and I thought it would fit nice with my design as well, to be honest. Item number 4, this is the book board, thick cardboard basically. Item number 5, a rubber paintbrush for the glue in part. Item number 6, bookbinding glue. Item number 7, a ruler that's cork backed so it won't slip. And last but not least, heat transfer vinyl in the 2 colours that I want to use. I've got gold and I've got red. That's everything, I believe. Oh, and there's the really expensive purchase of a Cricut machine. So that completes that. And the book, obviously, that too. But yeah, I also got my dad involved, and he's very kindly 3D printed me some like book spacing things that we found off Thingiverse. So that was very kind of him. Hello everyone, so I've come to a bit of a frustrating discovery. The measurements I was using from a video were not right for what I needed them to be. So I don't know how to fix this, I'm just going to have to figure it out. So in the spirit of trying to understand what went wrong, I decided to do the next step and create it into the hardcover case so I could see exactly what didn't work and what did, so I could put it around the book. And for the most part, it's not that bad. There's only a couple of things that I'd like to change a little bit. Maybe make the hinge a little bit bigger. But in regards to the actual book board itself, the main chunky bits, it's not too bad. when I position it, I'm gonna have to get it really, really good, because I want there to be a little bit of overhang, but not loads on both sides. Just a little bit too much overhang on that edge. Yeah, there's just that little bit too much. There we go, I think it's focused. A little bit too much. No, I think I'm gonna make the actual bookboard bits a little bit longer. After revising my measurements and cutting some more pieces off camera, I'm now ready to trial these against the book, so let's do it together. So here's the book, and I just pop them on like this. Check the spine is going to be big enough. Oh yeah, this is looking like it might be what I need it to be. I think I'm pretty happy with this, so I'm gonna do the next part with the paper and go from there and double check it again. Okay, so I've got to do this quickly because my camera is literally about to die, which means that'll be the end for tonight. But I've just put it on the book and it fits perfectly, and I'm really happy about that. Got the right amount of space around each bit, and the hinge looks really great, so I'm happy with that. And I will carry on with the rest of this tomorrow. Now that I have the bookboard cut and I'm pretty happy with how it looks, I'm now going to cut the book cloth and get this all covered over. Okay, so I've now finished the book cloth and I'm pretty happy with it. I think I've made a couple mistakes. What the hell is that? I don't think it's glued properly on the spine. I can see it on the camera, but I can't see it in real life. Ah, damn it. Flipping out, because I can't add more glue now. Is it really that noticeable? Oh, I can see it well bad on the camera. I'm just going to deal with it, I think. You can't get everything perfectly right on your first try. I just hope it don't affect it when I do the heat transfer stuff. Well, that is actually quite disappointing, but you know what? Learning curve. I know for next time what I need to do better. So yeah, I finished that bit. It's not fully glued down, but we're going to work with it. But it still looks really cool with the book inside, so I'm happy with that. I've just got to get onto the computer and print off my design and do that bit. Because I think that'll be a lot easier to do while the book's not inside it. Okay, so I finished the design on the Cricut using some scrap vinyl that I had to see if the design was going to be good enough. Now, I like the sizing that I've got. Seems to me like it will fit well. However, I feel like I've got to alter the design a little bit because part of this is a bit too intricate. All of the little gemstones I've done are going to be too finicky and too small. I don't think the Cricut machine can handle it very well. So yeah, that's going to be a bit awkward. So I'm going to have to slightly alter the design, but yeah, I'm happy with the sizing, so that's one thing that's going well for me. I'm going to try and weed it to see if I can salvage it. I'm not really thinking I can, but I'm going to try it anyway. After doing some weeding, it's easy to see that the Cricut machine doesn't do very well with the tiny detailed part of the design, so I'm going to have to thicken up some lines and hopefully try again. That, or I'm going to make these tiny intricate bits a little bit bigger and hope that that will fix it. The one thing that I am happy about though is how the writing looks. I'm pretty happy about that. So it's got that going for it. Okay, so I've just done another recut of this. I altered the thickness of some of the lines, so I'm hoping this will fix the issues that I was having before. It's now cut out on here and I'm going to weed it and hope that it's good enough. If this is good enough, we can go ahead and cut it on the heat transfer vinyl. After spending half the day weeding and now having an extremely achy hand, bear in mind this is just the front cover, I have now finished part one of the front cover. I've not ironed this yet. I'm going to do a test on a scrap piece of book cloth with a piece that went wrong when I was cutting it out to kind of get an idea of how it works before I go and jump straight in on the actual cover itself, because this took extremely long to weed, so if I make a mistake, I do not want to be doing this again. I've still got to weed the spine and I've got to weed the backing as well, but I've just masking taped this on sort of where I want the positioning to be. Hopefully this will go okay and I'll keep you updated. That was the last step for the Harry Potter book, and it's just currently in my makeshift book press. So by the time it turns tomorrow, the book should be finished. I definitely know there's a couple of mistakes I've made, as this is my first project bookbinding before, so there'll be a few mistakes, but let's have a look at the final result.